Chapter 8, Book Footprint Without Feet. The title is The Hack Driver by Sinclair Lewis. The theme of the chapter is Appearances are often deceptive. The Hack Driver is a story of a very cunning manipulator, Bill, who is Oliver Lutkins. It also shows that appearances are often deceptive. Once the narrator, a junior clerk in a law firm, had to go to New Mullen to serve a summons to Oliver Lutkins. There he met Bill, the hack driver. When the narrator asked about Oliver Lutkins, Bill took him to Fritz, who replied that Oliver had been there a little while ago. Bill, who was Oliver Lutkins himself, made a plan to befool the narrator. In a very friendly but subtle way, Bill manipulated the tour, taking the lawyer around the village. He arranged meetings with Fritz, Gustav's shop owner, a barber, etc. Then Bill took him to Oliver Lutkins' mother, who was a terrible, huge woman who threatened to beat them. At last, he returned disappointed. He could not trace Oliver Lutkins. His boss rebuked him badly and asked him to go back to New Mullen with a person who knew Lutkins. When they reached there, he found Bill and Lutkins' mother together. The man recognized Lutkins. He told that Bill no one but Lutkins himself. So that is all about the general introduction of the chapter. Now I will start with the summary. So the narrator, who is a clerk, I told you, in a law firm. The narrator was a junior assistant clerk in a law firm. He did not prepare legal brief but served summons. He hated city life. It was full of dirt and violence. He was even considered fleeing to his hometown. The lawyer, who is the narrator, rejoiced when he was sent out 40 miles to a country town, New Mullen. He was to serve summons on a man called Oliver Lutkins. Oliver was needed in a law case as a witness. There he met a delivery man with a hack. He was about 40, red-faced and cheerful. He told that his name was Bill. The lawyer told that he had come there to serve summons on a man named Oliver Lutkins. Bill told that he had seen him an hour ago. The narrator hired the hack at a rate of $2 an hour. Bill first took the lawyer to Fred's place. Fred told them that Oliver Lutkins was there a little while ago. Perhaps he had gone to Gustav's barber shop. They drove to the barber shop. The barber said angrily that he had not seen Lutkins. Then they came to the pool room. They were told that Lutkins had just bought a pack of cigarettes and gone out. The lawyer was impressed with Bill's cooperation and help. Then Bill drove to the mother's farm. Again, they asked the same question about Oliver. She shouted that she didn't know anything about Oliver. Bill pressed her to tell Oliver's whereabouts. He wanted to search the house. She seized an iron bar from the stove and marched on them shouting. She warned if they dared to search her house, she would burn them. Bill asked the lawyer to get out of there as Oliver's mother would murder them. The narrator could not trace Oliver Litkins. He turned disappointed. When he reached his office, the thief was furious and scolded him for his failure. He was ordered back to New Mullen. He was sent with a man who could recognize Oliver Litkins as he had worked with him. The train arrived at the New Mullen. Bill was on the station platform near his cart. Strangely enough, Oliver Litkins' mother, that old tigress, was talking and laughing with him. The narrator told his companion that Bill had helped him in hunting for Oliver Litkins. The companion was surprised. He told that his name was not Bill, but he was Oliver Litkins himself. He had worked with him. When the summons were served, Litkins and his mother laughed at him. They looked at narrator as if he were a bright boy of 7. They begged the narrator to go with them to a neighbor's house for a cup of coffee. They were anxious to look at the narrator. They were the only people in the town that missed seeing him the previous day. So that was all about the story in general. In the next video, we will start the reading of the chapter.